accusing whining ex-model Janice Dickinson of constantly moaning. Carol Vorderman chuckled heartily as she discussed what it was like to live alongside her in the South African jungle. "There was noise from her endlessly, it's like, shut up," Carol exclaimed, imitating her by making what sounded like raucous and blood-curdling bird calls. Carol had mocked the mating sounds of the hippos at camp days earlier before defeatedly joking they don't fancy me. However, this time it was only Janice whose voice came under fire in the comedic Instagram video. "I can speak for a few of us, who just lost the plot with her. Always moaning," she confided in slightly hushed tones. "The bits you're seeing on screen are the nice bits, the rest of it is just all day," she joked of her co-star, before adding mischievously, "That'll be in the newspapers tomorrow." In contrast, Carol seemed to get on famously with many of her other fellow campmates. She praised my lean class for doing wonderfully, sympathized that lovely Fatima Whitbread was shattered after doing most of the work for everyone, and then raved about how happy and positive Helen Flanagan's attitude had been. Carol explained that the ex-Coronation Street actress had excelled in everything from trials to dishwashing, and of course general camp camaraderie. Meanwhile, she has previously described Jordan Banjo of Diversity as her much-loved jungle son. Yet she had very little positive feedback about moaning Janice, reserving her commentary for imitating her raucous voice. Carol also discussed the storm that took place in camp during last night's live feed on Instagram, reliving everything that had been filmed last September. Meanwhile, Carol also shared a post dedicated to her admiration for Fatima yesterday, describing her as a heroine whom it had been a privilege to get to know in person. "One of the main things I've learned, in camp, is what an incredible, kind and wonderful woman Fatima Whitbread is," she wrote. She was brought up in children's homes until she was 14, always looking after the younger kids and always looking for something to do. She saw hardship, but she was loved and has the biggest heart in the world.